What if being a hero wasn't a blessing, but a sentence? In a world where heroism is handed out as punishment, Sentenced to be a Hero flips the fantasy genre on its head. No chosen ones, no glorious destiny, just criminals, outcasts, and the condemned forced onto the battlefield with a title they never asked for and a fate they can't escape. This isn't a story about saving the world for honor or praise. It's about survival. About people branded as heroes while being treated as expendable weapons. Every victory comes at a cost. Every mission feels like a death sentence. And the line between justice and cruelty blurs with every episode. So the real question isn't will they save the world? It's who survives long enough for it to matter. What's up everybody, Civ Senpai here, and today we're going to be breaking down Sentenced to be a Hero. Its brutal premise, its morally grey characters, and whether this anime actually earns its dark reputation, or just hides behind shock value. Let's get into it. Sentenced to be a Hero is a dark fantasy anime based on the light novel series written by Rocket Shokai. I'm sorry if I butchered that name. It flips the narrative of the hero trope by presenting heroism as the harshest punishment imaginable. In this world, people who commit heinous crimes aren't executed. Instead, they're sentenced to become heroes and forced into relentless frontline military service against demonic forces threatening the extinction of humanity. The story centers around Xylo Forbarts, a former commander of the prestigious Holy Knights who is convicted of killing a goddess, an act that earns him the terrible hero sentence instead of death. Being branded a criminal and stripped of his honor, Xylo is assigned to Penal Hero Unit 9004, a squad composed of other condemned individuals with exceptional abilities. These heroes are effectively expendable weapons, as when they die in battle, they're simply resurrected and put back onto the battlefield, with each resurrection slowly erasing parts of their memory that they'll never get back, turning them into pawns for the Holy Knights to use in the fight against demon lords and monstrous aberrations called fairies. A fate that Xylo says is,
"It's a sentence far worse than death."
Amidst all the chaos, Xylo's fate changes when he encounters Tyrita, a powerful sword goddess thanks to the axe of Dota, another hero who ends up stealing the coffin that the goddess was resting in. Tyrita recognizes Xylo as her knight and tries to convince him to forge a pact with her, but he refuses due to his past experiences with another goddess. He meets up with Captain Kivia in order to save her unit and his mission, but in doing so runs into a trap of sorts as the demon lords attack Kivia's unit, decimating most of it. Out of options, Xylo forges a pact with Tyrita, a decision that fuels his desire to not just survive but to seek revenge on those who betrayed him and to challenge the system that treats heroes like disposable tools. So why should you watch this anime? Well, let me start off by saying that what I've seen so far of it is pretty entertaining and adds to an already stacked January 2026 lineup of anime that may very well be the best January ever for anime. That discussion's for another video on Civ Senpai. But back to what I'm saying. With stuff like Furion Beyond Journey's End, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, Hell's Paradise Season 2, Season 3 Part 2 of Fire Force, Oshinoko Season 3, MHA Vigilantes Season 2, Fate Strange Fake, Golden Kamuy Final Season, and newcomers You and I Are Polar Opposites, Tamon's B-Side, and of course, this anime. The animation is great, especially this FOV scene, which reminds me of something out of a Black Ops 3 trailer, for some reason. The fight scenes are great, the voice acting is great, and the concept is intriguing enough to where you're left wanting to find out more, especially with the hero concept, because heroes are generally considered to be well-liked, right? They're prestigious, praiseworthy, but in this story, it's used as more of a power move to sentence people who are the opposite of heroes, who are looked at as villains. And this reminds me of a power move that's used against heroes in To Be Hero X, where the hero agencies are the ones exploiting them to push their own agendas, turning them into almost pseudo-villains. It reminds me of AOT in the sense that fairies and demons are pretty similar to titans. It also gives me Dolly Kill Kill vibes, which if you've read the manga, then you'll know what I'm talking about. And that sentence to be a hero, a new concept that flips the meaning of heroes while making you question who's behind all this mayhem. And it's definitely something that Zyla wants to figure out, because remember, he used to be part of the Holy Knights before he ended up becoming a hero, so he still needs to figure out what's happening over there while trying to fight for his survival, considering that these heroes are just disposable pawns and all. So not only is he fighting for his survival, he also wants to figure out who set him up on the failed mission that led him to getting the hero punishment. It makes you wonder who the real heroes are, if there are any. As I said before, I like what I see so far, and I'm gonna give it an 8.3 to an 8.5 out of 10. Kinda came out of left field, but honestly, it's been a good surprise to an already stacked January 2026 lineup of anime. Actually, winter 2026 lineup, but it's probably the best January of anime that we've had for a very long time. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video, then leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more anime content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Peace.